Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Days after LSU fired football coach Brian Kelly, athletic director Scott Woodward is leaving the university as well. The decision comes following remarks from Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry that criticized Woodward's decision-making. I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next head coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select him before I let him do it. The Board of Supervisors is going to come up with the committee that's going to find us a coach. Woodward was the one that hired Kelly in 2021, but after a rather disappointing tenure, it resulted in the coach's dismissal on October 26. LSU owes Kelly approximately $54 million. Landry reportedly had a hand in LSU's firing of Kelly. Well, damn. And has appointed 9 of the 18 board members, supervisors, damn, that will apparently lead the search for a new coach. Baton Rouge native, a Louisiana grad, had been the Tigers' athletic director since 2019 when they won the national championship. In his tenure, he hired Kim Mulkey as the basketball coach, won a national championship, and baseball coach Jay Johnson, won a national championship. Obviously, we know in 2019, that was one of the greatest teams ever assembled with Joe Burrow and Jetta and Chase, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They had Red Thad Moss. They had Patrick Queen. I think Stingley was on that staff, Grant Delpit. So we know what LSU represented in 2019, but unfortunately, when you spend that kind of money and you're not getting the results that you hope to get, you got to go.
Hey, listen, there's a committee of people who pick and choose who you want to have to be the coach. Obviously, you always look for someone with experience that has coached in the past, that has had success wherever they've been. But the only person we hear about is the coach that gets fired, and his staff, and everyone else having to uproot. But they also need to hold the people accountable who are responsible for continuing to pick these coaches, and they keep getting fired. To me, I think they should try going in a different direction.
What direction is that?
I mean, try going with someone that knows the game of football that might not have any coach experience that wants to coach.
That ain't happening. Not at no major university.
I understand. But hey, so you want.
Because think about the budget that you get. Think about all the programs you got as a head coach in the SEC.
Hey, think about it.
At LSU.
Think about it. See, you heard what you just said? Head coach, SEC at LSU. Head coach, Shannon Sharpe.
No, sir. Everybody knows I want no part of coaching. I don't have the patience. I barely had patience as a player.
This is LSU, though. We talk about LSU. You as the head coach in the boot.
I want no part of that, bro.
Think about the discipline, the structure that you provide to that university. Them kids would love that, man. And I can come on. I could be your assistant.
Nah, I like this right here. I got something. We got something in the woodwork. We got something in the working right now that don't involve coaching. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be busy. You gonna be busy. We don't have time to be coaching.
Listen, you have to stop when doors open, and you need to let God use you. You need to let God use you sometime, because it's like the signs are there, but you're not really seeing the signs, and the opportunities are there, and you're really not seeing it because you're not allowing yourself to be used by the Lord. There's a reason why that job opportunity open, and it's calling your name.
Yeah, Penn State open too. There are a lot of jobs. Florida open. The FSU's gonna probably be open. There's gonna be a lot of jobs open. Unfortunately for me, my hat ain't going into the ring. I don't want to coach. I've never wanted to coach.
All right. Listen.
I don't have I know me, Ocho. I'm too obsessive. I'm too structured. I'm too disciplined.
That's exactly what those students need. Imagine you bring another natty to, you would be a legend, boy. You're already a legend. You'll be
I'm good. I don't
All
want
right.
it. I don't want it. Hey, call Coach Prime. Coach Prime will listen.
Yeah.
But I got nothing to offer it for a coach. Individuals call and ask me how should they handle certain situations. I'll give you the best advice I possibly can. But as far as coaching and getting, I don't got that kind of time. I did everything I could when I played, and I know what it takes to be a coach because I've seen coaches, and when it's done right and it's done at a high level, I ain't got 100 hours a week to put in, Ocho.
I mean, listen, if you wanted to, you would, because you had 100 hours, to put into football. You had 100 hours to put into what you loved and what you like to do because you understood it was going to be able to provide for you and your family and for those that sacrifice you for you to get to that point. Now, I continue to say this over and over, and I'm harping on it the way I am because I had a dream about it. Okay, and it was on my heart, and that's why this is my second time mentioning it now. Because I'm sleeping, and he told me, listen, I need you to relay this message to him on the platform because obviously I'm not getting through to him.
No. I would consider if your camera stopped running out, but since it won't do that, no coaching for me.
Yeah.
Go back and look. I understand coaching ain't for everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
I understand everybody can, twirl a whistle or blow a whistle, and a lot of guys understand X's and O's, but I just that ain't my heart, Ocho. I ain't gonna hold nobody to that.
All right, my bad.
But it's, I mean, at some point in time, they're finna start putting all these bias in there. Stop giving all these coaches these damn 10-year contracts. Whatever happened to 4 or 5 year contracts, Ocho?
I'll make it 3. Shit.
I mean, you put a coach out there $10 million. I think Kirby bought it at $118 million.
What?
Not that Kirby's going anywhere, but I'm just saying.
He's not going nowhere.
Nah, man. I mean, you don't have to give a coach a 10-year contract. You don't. Give him 4 or 5 years.
I think the 10-year contract, it just looked good.
No, it's to try to deter them from going elsewhere.
Okay.
To doing what Brian Kelly jumped, how he left Cincinnati and went to Notre Dame, and how he left Notre Dame and went to LSU. They're trying to deter guys from doing that. So we're like, look, we're gonna give you long-term security. We're gonna give you $100 million deal over 10 years. Okay, I'll stay. But nah, man, y'all got to stop doing that. If they go, they go. They weren't meant to be there anyway. But I mean, look, at some point in time, look, I've heard a lot of people since this firing has come out. I'm just trying to find the one person that's going to say something good about Brian Kelly.
Ain't nobody said nothing about him yet?
Just one person, one former player, just somebody said, man, he was, damn. Anyway, I just want to, chat, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in Louisiana, there are a lot of kids that's coming out and speaking up on his behalf. But I damn sure haven't seen any on my timeline. And I've been trying to scour it. So I don't really know what's going on. He didn't strike me as an LSU type of a guy. But, he said he wanted to go compete for a national championship. That's what he said. All I know is that he hadn't been close. Notre Dame competed for a national championship last year, and they're in the process of doing it again this year. That's what I know. Now, could they go back? And Marcus Freeman, if I'm at any university, Marcus Freeman's going to have to tell me no 3 times. And then I'm going to call his wife. I'm going to get his wife number. This is the athletic director at LSU. We got a lot of money on the table for your husband. You really like it down here. If you can just get him down here, we'd love to show you around. We know you have 5 or 6 kids, but there are a lot of great private schools around here. Hey, everything's going to be taken care of. I'm going to make Marcus Freeman tell me no 3 times.
Just 3?
He going to have to tell me no 3 times and change his number.
Let me tell you something.
Because I'm going to call him back. I bet you don't know who this is.
Anytime you have to ask something more than 2 times, that's damn near begging, huh?
Hey, what TLC say? I ain't too proud to beg. You talking about one of the great coaches? You got look. There ain't no more Nick Sabans out there. Kirby ain't leaving Georgia. Hey, I mean, could Lane possibly leave Ole Miss? I don't know. I think Lane probably would only leave for Alabama or something like that. But seems like Kalen DeBoer, after what he's turned this season around, he's not going anywhere. But Marcus Freeman is my first call for every job, and he's going to tell me no 3 times.
Oh, you see Mr. Franklin. Oh, come on. You see Mr. Franklin just got is going over to Virginia Tech, huh?
Oh, James Franklin?
You see it?
I did.
Yeah, Mr. Franklin is getting ready to sign a deal over at Virginia Tech. Just that fast.
Yeah. But their expectations, I mean, when you make that big money, Ocho, you know what comes along with big money? Big expectations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, they're not paying, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 million to do what? Not win a conference title, not compete for a national title?
But you also have to understand this. Those that are in position of power.
That's not been confirmed, Ocho.
Oh, it hasn't?
No.
Oh, but that must have been a fake tweet then. But listen, what I want to say, the people in positions of power that pay these coaches this money, even though you pay that kind of money, it's not guaranteed that you're going to win a natty. It's not guaranteed.
True.
It's not guaranteed that you hope for, to get there and get the right players, through NIL to give you a better chance of reaching it. But it doesn't guarantee nothing. I'm gonna just switch to my laptop camera.
Yeah, it's no, ain't no guarantee. Right. But with those facilities that they got at LSU, they just renovated. They probably spent $20-30 million renovating the facility.
Nice, boy.
Yeah, bro, man.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not finna let you do that.
Hey.
You got to produce.
You're right.
You said you was going there. The facilities, the money that they invested in you, the invested in the coaches, the money that they invested in the NIL, the upgrade to the facilities, and that's not good enough.